Unfortunately, we cannot hear the sound.
Yeah, I think still not able to due to the, I don't know how come the Zoom setting of that, but I think it's okay. Later on, I will share some link so that you can actually have a look at a certain of the videos as well. So other than that as well, this is something which is also fall under our campus facilities. So here are some of the facilities that we have. Our total campus, we got about 25 floors in total, if you're looking at here. So, which is in our ground floor, there are some of the welcome lounge and also this particular welcome lounge we also filled with the LED screen. So basically in the LED screen as well, you will be students will be able to do their gallery, which is the final year exhibitions alongside the launching in the LED screen. Yeah. So, and then we do have on level three, we have our auditorium and theatre hall, which is the seating can be sit up to like 300 packs of students. And Lumi Space, this particular facilities is also for digital media design students to do their immersive media testing and all that. Other than that as well, we are the only currently, which is also a collaboration partner with Sony PlayStation. Later, I will show some of the facilities to talk about that collaboration as well. And also the videography studio, which is we have, is for our digital animation and also digital media design students. And we have about 3 to 4 floors, which is also regarding on our computer labs. In this particular computer labs, students can do equipped with like all the hardware and the software application as well. And fashion design studio. So for our fashion design, we also like work together, collaborate together one of the institution, which is SMOD. And level 12, we do have our drawing studio as well, and a fabrication lab, which is equipped with like laser cutting machine and also the 3D printers. So here are also some of the students' amenities, such as like library as well, and also the student lounge. Yeah. So students can do their assignments at here, whether they want to sit in solo, which is the individual sitting, and also the group sitting together. And last but not least, we also have like, for example, the lockers as well. There are few floors are complimentary lockers for our students to use. Yeah. Co-creative space is actually for our alumni. If let's say students graduated and they would like to find out certain studios, I mean like want to find out their own companies. So basically they actually can use this area as their offices for temporarily while start up. So we do have our own cafeteria as well. Yeah, so this is some of the facilities which is in a very short time, which is a summary of it as well. So if let's say later I will share some link of the facilities so that you all can see it, it will be better without my voice and with the music lah. So okay. So other than that as well, one thing here, the One Academy, we are also being ranked as the first in the world, which is in the Rookies Global International Award as well. So actually, in the one, we our competitor are mostly, which is like, for example, which is institution from like elsewhere in the globally, like US, France, or even other areas as well. So for this one is actually the world top creative schools, which is in year 2024. And last year we also has been ranked as the third. So we always would try to maintain the particularly in the top 10 in this ranking as well. So what is Rookies Award? So basically Rookies Award are participated about like which is participate across 456 universities, colleges around the world. And the judges are actually judge us through the particularly the portfolio of the whole entire academic, which is the students' work and all that as well. So this is the part that actually we has been ranked as the first in year 2024. Other than that, our students are also been getting certain concept art awards and other awards as well. So here are the other students, which is like our illustration students, digital media design students, which is the web and app design, which is a rookies of the year, and then also the graphic design as well. So and other than just Rookies Award, we also been involved in like others renowned awards such as like D&AD New Blood Award is actually one of a part of a graphic design organized by UK organizations. So it's more on the idea part of it, and our students, about three of them, also been won this different campaign. Yeah. And in national award ranking as well, which is a Kanchus Award is actually dubbed as like a Grammy Award in a singing competition in a singing industry. So basically we also has been like 13 consecutive years in being ranked as a Creative School of the Year in advertising industry. So here are some of the program that actually offered by the One Academy. So in total, we have about seven program if you look at here, seven majors of it. So in this particular seven majors, we always categorize to be easy to explain to students. They are the entertainment sectors, such as like digital animation or illustration. And then other than that as well, we do have the commercial sectors like visual communication design, digital media design, and then interior fine arts and also fashion. So all of these seven major are made available in a international standard diploma. Basically, in this particular diploma, it will be consist of about 3 years. After that, you will be able to students will be able to work in the industry, or they will be able would like to pursue to degree is also applicable. And we do have another three is actually a collaboration program with UK, which is one of the University of Hertfordshire. But students can actually learn the whole program at Malaysia as well. So this is the three programs that we offer: digital media design, graphic design, and also interior architecture and design. So we will going started with the which is on the entertainment sectors. So for the entertainment sectors, we do have like illustration and also digital animation. Illustration basically is the one that's suitable for students who would like to create their own characters, which is known as concept art as well. So basically the definition is like visual representative of an idea or storytelling. So if let's say particularly the students are interested in games, movies, or animation cartoons. So these program are actually also this major are one of the selection as well for them and animation. So illustration is the one who in charge of design the characters, also to design the environment. So or even the storyboarding, they also will learn at here. But it will be highly intense in drawing. Basically, they will be focused on different various medium, but the major is still digital. But from pencil, acrylic, gouache, watercolor up to digital painting. And we do have like digital animation. Digital animation are actually more on the production and the post-production phase, which is after illustration created the concept art. So they will be in charge more towards the 3D. And at here, students can choose the specialization, such as like computer generic modeling or even character animation, making the movement of it, and also visual effects. So this is the particularly which is the production and the post-production of game or even cartoons as well. So here are some of the particularly the artwork that created by our students. So I believe there are also like no sound as well because the whole technical setting. So here are some of the artwork that you can see. So illustration basically it will be more towards like character designing from creatures, other than that mechanical, and this is digital animation. They were dealing with like more towards the 3D path of it. So here are like the 3D modeling. So if you can see is actually the details of it that our students are creating. So this is the quality that actually the One Academy been looking at. So this is another one more specialization that in digital animation they can choose, which is the visual effects. So visual effects is the dealing more towards the reality of, we call it photorealistic in this particular terms of it, which is like more close to what we see in usually in happens in our daily life. Yeah. So other than that as well, we do have, which is quite close to the technology part of it, and also a bit related with games, but simplified games such as like mobile games. So we have digital media design. So digital media design is a program that they merge together with technology and arts together. So it also will be commonly sometimes in Indonesia have been known as a multimedia. But this one, they will learn more towards user experience and user interface. So user experience, which is such as like the design able to interact with the user over there, such as VR design or even like immersive media, or another one more, which is also user interface, mobile application design is also fall under here as well. So if let's say you look at it, it can be like in everywhere, which is in despite in any industry, which is they need technology included in it. So like launching, product launching, which is like car launching, or even like Van Gogh gallery exhibitions, those also can be infused inside in this particular digital media design. So after digital media design, we do have, which is also graphic design as well. So graphic design, actually in our diploma, we know them as visual communication design. So in this particular program, students will learn on particularly to how to run an advertising campaign and also about brand identity as well. So it's like they will create the channels for the brand to send the messages to the target audience. So anything that regarding branding, they will be involved in it, including like packaging design, brand logo, even a small thing like a name card or letterheads, everything also they will be learning inside this particular program. So here are some of the example that what is about. So if like certain of the areas regarding on like any advertisement or even like posters, all that they will be involved in it now. So other than this particularly solely delving into the commercial segment. So we do have another one is actually interior design. So interior design, basically you will be learning much more on a space, whereby usually we know them as a creative built environment. So in this particular major, students will learn how to beautifying the particular area, also to provide a functional and also a quality solution as well. So like in is learning on including anything that regarding the space, which is also included furniture and also lighting design in this particular program. So at here, you will be able to see student will learn like respective on a different component, such as like restaurant or even retails also fall under it as well. Commercial, residential also included. Yeah. But if let's say the one that we meet, they would like to draw regarding or more towards like characters and or even human portrait. So maybe this particular interior design you might would like them to reconsider as well. If let's say, yeah. So they will draw everything regarding on the environment to set the ambience. Yeah. And we do have fine arts. Fine arts more relatable, which is more towards contemporary arts. In this particular element in fine arts, artists can be able to define the arts by themselves, or they can draw anything that they want or want to express during that time. But the most another one more elements or component that you can look into, which is this particular fine arts, they will be more focusing on traditional medium, but they do learn digital, but the digital is just a minor on that. Other than that, they do learn ceramic and also print makings. Yeah. So here are some of the example as the fine artists. So artists will be able to freedom to draw anything they want, but they have like certain directions. So whether they are imperialism, whether they are abstract artists, or any relatable to cultural artists as well. So basically, they all their artwork actually they stand for certain meanings, and they are got like certain directions or traits of themselves as well in this particular fine arts. So, and we will proceed to one of it, which is also fashion design. So, for fashion design, basically, we work together with one of the first fashion design institution in the world. They are located in Paris, also named as ESMOD. Yeah. So, basically, these particular programs, the teaching control, or even the lecturers are actually trained by ESMOD as well. So, students will be learning from illustrating or fashion illustration up to particularly sewing it and also to create their own fashion runway in this program of it. So they do have actually with a very thick history of it, which is like more than 185 years. So this is the ultimate goal for people who are very interested in fashion to create their own fashion brands so that actually in the final year they also will be creating their own personal collection as well, whether it's a female or male, despite of it they will be able to create it out. Yeah, so they will learn from ready-made wear to high-end fashion. Ready-made wear such as like our wearing, which is a daily usage, and then also other than that, which is those who are actually wearing for the gala dinner and all that kind of events. Yeah, for specific occasion lah, basically. So after knowing which is like the program that actually offered by the One Academy, here are something that actually you're able to blend into, which is like the One Academy we use in more than 3 decades, which is we connects throughout the expert worldwide. And this is particularly we work together with the industry people to actually be developing our program. So such as like people from like Disney Pixar, people from like Town Films, or even there are also some of the pioneer which is in the film visual effects. So actually different programs we gel in and to get the mentor of a different industry to redevelop the program. And we do have a lot of industry lecturers as well, such as like not just doing the sharing, some of them they actually also which is involved in the teaching as well. Yeah. So different like animation, this is a particular of it, and then visual effects like people from Minions, also some of if let's say we don't know them, but we also still know particularly on the outcome or the masterpiece that you created. So even interior design, we also work with like Mr. Huat Lim, which is also one of a renowned architect. He is himself is also one of our part industry lecturers as well. Yeah, and much more others, which is from different industry for different program. And this is the one that just now I would like to mention. We are also one of the collaboration partners with Sony PlayStation. Actually, Sony PlayStation also have their offices in Malaysia as well, but they work together with us to come up with a motion capture studio. So if let's say today any partners who would like to come to our campus for a campus tour to have a look, we are always welcome as well. You actually can see these facilities. But it won't be look like this actually is in a different way, but it's a similar. So motion capture actually can capture the particularly motion and to be able to input in projects, but it will be widely used in digital media design and also digital animation. Yeah, these two majors. So another part of it that I would like to show, which is also for a lot of students, maybe when they see like the One Academy students work, sometimes some of them might be quite feel like quite fearful because like how to transform to become that particular artwork masterpiece which is like well rendered and everything which is very complete on that. So most of the time we will advise students it's not how you start but it is how you finish. So here are some of the student transformation that you can see the before and after as well. Yeah, so this is like different majors like from film visual effects, digital animation, you can see this drawing. is just very average, but at the end he can actually created this well-rendered figure like Joker. And then there are others much more like this one from interior design. And Daniel, I believe a lot of students that we met can draw better than him, but actually 3 years later you can see what Daniel created is like very perfect as well in terms of the industry wise of it. And then Junchi, this one before illustration students, and this particular artwork also been won the concept art award as well, which is in US. Yeah, and this is another few more that you can see the before after of it. Yeah, so actually in the One Academy is like a holistic program. Students will be able to learn from the beginning, from the fundamental onwards. Yeah, as long as they got the passion in drawing, then we will be able to they will be able to transform in this particular part of it. And one of the things that most of the time parents are mostly, which is like they will be more concerned, which is in this, but if let's say their child are in this industry, which is what kind of occupation they will be able to get. So here are some of our alumni. They are actually working in like respectively in different industries. Some of them even can be founded their own particular company like Cheng Fei and also Ken Fong. Both of them worked together and founded Lemon Sky Studio in 2010. Actually, in within like 17 years, has been grown as a Southeast Asia largest computer generic imaginary. But like 4 years back, actually, they sell this particular company to Australia public listed company called iCandy. So this selling fees is worth about 135 million ringgit Malaysia. And Cheng Fei and Ken Fong, both of them about like 40 years old only. And you can see that actually this industry is like quite earning in this particular way of their selling it. And one more thing, they actually both of them coming up with a come up with a new company called Spiky Things. And this is actually their client, if you notice on it. Yeah. And we do have like Johnson Ting. Johnson Ting is also one of founder of Bear Down Studio, but he started as like being hired by a US company. After that, he actually go for freelance and then he founded this particular studio. And even Sony or even Universal Microsoft also are his client lah. But he focused more on the concept art, which is one of our illustration graduate. And we do have this one, Fira, which is also something which is more relatable to us as well, which is for Indonesia. So Fira is also one of our graduate from Indonesia. Basically, currently is also the concept artist in Malaysia. But in this particular art and design industry, it will be always depends on the portfolio. Yeah. So other than the qualification, portfolio are also very important. If let's say, I believe a lot of our parents out there, they might be looking more towards like S1 and all that. But if let's say art and design, this is the part that we need to tell them as well lah. In this particular area, portfolio is the one that even some of the students able to secure a job. Yeah. And then we do have like Exxon and then Andra, which is working in Disney Pixar. And in every other area, like EA, Sony PlayStation San Diego, even Riots, which is the one that game developer of Verolan, also has actually our alumni involved in it. Yeah. And then we do have Nicholas, which is the lead animator for Sony PlayStation currently. Yeah. So if let's say talking about the commercial part, we do have like Shadley. This one is also one of a very we will say this particular alumni started working in Grey Group. After that, currently also founded her own studio called Huruf as well. So she get one of her client, which is also Grab. So she did a revamping of the whole entire uh, logo or the branding of it lah, for Grab. Yeah. And then we go have Michael. Michael, if you notice, is more also from actually the artwork is very illustration. I got a little bit of an illustration, but he is a graphic design graduate. And one of the K-pop girl group, which is New Jeans Hype Boy, is also got his artwork inside as well. Yeah. He also founded his own studio called Space Dawn. Yeah. So one of our degree graduates. And we do have another one more degree graduates, which is also actually from graphic design. So you can see the consistency founded her own brand called Humana. So basically, in these graphic design programs, right, students will be also learn how to leverage within the brands out there. So if let's say they would like to create something on their own and then they want to work together with like different particular brands out there, they know how to like build a win-win situation within that lah. So like collaborate with Nike or even like other brands out there for Vanessa. So other than that, we do have like digital media design graduates, which is a Tiffany. So basically, Tiffany is currently is also the head of product design, and Touch and Go is actually one of a very useful app for Malaysians. Actually, all the whole, everyone which is currently in for Malaysia, we also have a Touch and Go app as well, e-wallet. Yeah. And then Eve is also digital media design graduates, but actually currently is also the founder of a Kureichi Studio. Is also like actually design like mobile games on that particular part, like Tiny Gardens, King Seed, or even Post Night being listed as like one of the top in Apple or and even Google Arcade during the launching time. Yeah. And then Carissa, digital media design as well, as also currently is a product manager at Sony PlayStation. So she actually very experienced in also in other companies prior to she being hired by PlayStation, like in Boost or even others. Yeah. And then for interior design, we do have like certain of these students that actually currently is also founder or design of own studios. Yeah, and that's and also for fashion design. So here are the part that one of the part that would like to mention is actually the last part is the entry requirement. So the entry requirement, it won't be very tough if let's say for national qualification, national academic for Indonesia student as long as in the SMR with a rata-rata or purata of 80 marks and above or pass in to receive SKL lah, Surat Keterangan Lulus. But if let's say they are taking another academic, which is O levels, then will be different. So basically for IGCSE or the Cambridge level, they will have to refer to here. Yeah. So this is the major that actually that we have. And the English requirement are also important as well. I believe a lot of partners here, they do help out the students on this part. So IELTS for diploma or certificate minimum, which is a 4.5 and above. Yeah, for academics, yeah. And then other than that, for foundations, which is you for even S1 degree, so basically they are 6.0. Yeah, the point of it. But here are the duration of it. But this is the one part that actually I would like to further emphasize because currently we also have upcoming, we also launching, which is on the November intake. If let's say got any students that you meet that they might interested in digital media, which is more on the technology part, all that we actually have a November intake lah, in this particular uh, I mean like the students can try out for the SR2 of that lah. Yeah. So far, here are some of presentation because certain part that the video there is no sound, so I will go a little bit quick and so that you all will be not yeah to be able to keep updated lah on this particular phase. Okay, so I pass back to Susan. Yeah.
Thank you, Alex, for explaining to us.
Mm,
I saw there's a lot of good portfolio and a lot of
mm,
good students, and very good programs as well. And also, our participants is there are quite a lot of participants already in this webinar as well. So I'm gonna open the floor for them to ask any questions. So if any of you has any question, you can drop it in the Q&A box, just type it, or if you want to talk, just raise your hand and we will help you to unmute yourself to talk to Alex as well. Yeah. Well, thank you. While we're waiting for them to type their questions, could you please explain it to us the application procedure for students to
mhm.
submit their application to the One Academy?
Okay. So basically, if let's say regarding on for today, for partners that would like to if let's say got students who like to submit like to register under the One Academy, so you actually can go through, which is work together with Yes as well, Yes Education, so they will be able to assist you on that particular part of it. But if let's say the applications, the students would like to make any payment and all that as well after the applications, we will be the assist on that. I mean, Susan, do you want me to brief on what are the procedure after it, which is after registration, is it?
Yes, like I
Hmm,
mean, like what the documents they need to prepare and what's the next step after submitting.
I see.
And
No
yeah.
problem. You wait me a moment, yeah? Let me share it to you. Okay. So basically over here, one of the guideline which is you will be able to see, or later I also have a list of application procedure as well. So as this is some of the items that most of the time that the students will need to prepare. It will be starting part apart for international part of it, which is from here onwards. Academic result, the SMR, which is from class 10 to class 12, all of it. And then school living complication cert, which is also the SKL, and then the Ijazah as well. And IELTS results, which is the minimum 4.5 and above. Passport size photograph, which is the one size, one will go in a white background. And then this is very important that a lot of partners sometimes they might be misunderstood. So we will need a full passport scanning, which is include the cover page, and then of each pages can be seen clearly on the numbers as well. Yeah, on this particular part of it. And then course application form. Later, I actually have a counseling materials link. So maybe that time if you all need it, you can ask from Yes Education. So another part of it is the personal statement inside the application form we need to written down. Is actually the students, what the students know about this program, and then why they would like to enroll. Yeah, meaning they will need to write the essay. And then portfolio. Portfolio consists of three pieces of portfolio. So one is environment or still life, must be in colored. The second one is actually free compositions, which is anything also can. The third one is actually depends on which kind of program they are choosing. If let's say other than fashion or interior, if you look at here, they actually can only draw portrait, human portrait in pencil. But if let's say they take fashion, they will need to draw fashion design portrait. And if let's say interior, then interior design related in pencil. So actually, there are also some of the sample later I can show you. And then the registration fee of 2,120 ringgit. This one is actually the payment, registration fee, and also the tuition deposit. And then the student visa fee, which is actually for 2 years for Indonesian students is 4,000 on this particular part. If let's say renewable after that is just 1,000 ringgit. And student hostel, if let's say they need any hostel, and then health declaration form. So for portfolio, this is the example of it, if you can look at it. So like environment, whether interior, exterior also applicable or still life. Free composition, anything also can. If let's say the student drawn before anything, you can use it. And this is the portrait, fashion, design, and also interior, if you look at it. Yeah. So that is the part that is the application procedure that is needed. Most of the time we have a checklist lah, for partners to just follow it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So after
Mhm.
submitting the application documents,
Mhm.
the One Academy will send an email saying that we have
Yes.
did this one and this is the checklist, this is the outstanding
Hmm.
document, and the student can pay the application fee and the MGS fee, right?
Yes.
It's
Yeah. The
4,000 for
which is
initial.
total will be 6,120 ringgit. So if let's say the document are all completed, for example, which is sometimes you would like to secure them earlier. So which is they got only 5 semester, and if let's say particularly if you calculate the 5 semester, they will also meet the requirement already. You can actually ask them to submit the documents ahead before they get any SKL or ijazah. So by the time we will be able to issue you the notification letter first. Well, after that they obtain the ijazah and also the particularly the SKL in July. So that actually we will submit to us, and then we will convert and we will issue the offer letter lah, the official offer letter. Yeah, at least you can secure the seat first. Most of the time in January time, or even now also applicable.
Okay, thank you. And the payment will be made directly to the One Academy bank account, right? Not
Mm-mm.
via third party or anything else.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely is the One Academy account. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
Well, I see there's a lot of questions already. Well, for
Okay.
the first and second one, they're asking about
Mm.
scholarship. Do you provide any
Yes.
scholarship?
So basically, the One Academy, we do have a scholarship specially for Indonesia region. It's actually called as Indonesia Top 10 Outstanding Young Artist Awards. But at the moment, it only happens in like certain of the cities or the major cities in Indonesia in this particular part of it. So it's a drawing competition that usually we offer it in a kind of it. So we actually, why we offer in a part of a drawing competition? Because since we are also art and design, so we are not so academic based or to see which Jalo and all that part. So we will be focusing on the portfolio. Yeah.
So,
Mm.
the student can participate in a
Yeah.
design competition
Yeah,
and
student can participate, right? Sorry about that, yeah, Susan. So, basically, student can participate since they are class 10 from to 12. So, meaning they can participate, which not just need to be matured. Without matured, they also actually can participate lah, since early of it, as long as they are in SMR studying. Yeah. If let's say for IGCSE, Cambridge level, from year 9 onwards, also applicable. Yeah.
okay, and how much is the amount of the scholarship?
The amount of the scholarship, right, is quite different that we're offering. So basically, if let's say everyone who just join and come to draw, they will be able to get a 1,000 ringgit scholarships can be used in the first semester onwards. Yeah. If let's say the most lucrative one is the first lah, which is the one that being ranked as the first or in the top 10, so they are actually got about 30,000 and slowly reduce on that part lah, from first, second, and third. Yeah, reducing towards that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Mm,
And the next one is
mm,
TOA program is a 3-year diploma program. So if
mm.
the student wants to go further to a bachelor's degree, is that possible? And would be the
Yeah,
duration be longer?
definitely possible in this particular part of it. And one thing, our 3 years diploma are also actually equivalents of 2 years of degree in overseas studies, which means other than in Malaysia. So if let's say you would like to proceed to UK, there will be only another within like 1 to 2 years of that particular part of it. Depends on the results and also the portfolio. Yeah. So most of the time is let's say you go to UK, it can be within 1 year or 1.5 years. Yeah, in this particular area of it. Yeah, we have a student, some is very excellent students, straight away being offered actually a master's program as well, which is from D3 straight away to S2 rather than they study in S1 in UK. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, but if they want to
Hmm.
continue in the One
In
Academy, is it possible?
if in the One Academy possible, but in locally wise, because in Malaysia wise we got our certain of the rules that we need to follow, so it will be 2 years minimum. Yeah.
So 3 years plus two
Three,
years.
yeah, if let's say in Malaysia. Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
rarely our students, most I would say majority of them, right, they will proceed to the industry. Hmm.
okay, so just in case the parents are asking
Hmm.
if they are going to continue the bachelor's degree, in total it's gonna take 5 years, 3 years
Yeah,
diploma and 2 years. Okay, perfect. Now the next one,
for 5 years. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Now next one is okay. May I know about the fee? Uh, okay.
The fee and the scholarship, I think it'll be a
There's also
similar,
about
right? But the
tuition.
fees, right, actually quite different in this particular fees for each program. So I will say averagely it will be about 40,000 ringgit Malaysia per year. Yeah, averagely per annum. Yeah.
Okay. So there's also another question about the school fees. Could you please later on send it to us the price
Can
list?
definitely. I send you
Yeah.
the whole entire counseling materials that
Perfect.
anyone will need it most of the time, like a kit lah. So if let's say there are students they need any inquiry, they can use that kit.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
About the semester, okay, bachelor is 3 years, but the semester is different. Diploma 9 semester and bachelor 6 semester. Could
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
correct. Yeah, Jason.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So we answered that. Okay, and the next one is oh,
Mm.
thank you. I think I saw Mr. Harlim also.
Yes.
Hi, how are you? How are you, Mr.
Hi,
Good.
Suzanne.
Good. Yes.
Hi, Farid. And then hi, everyone who are
Mm.
the what we call that our guests, all the sub agent of Yes.
Mm.
Welcome to this session. I just in the back end because I just back to office just 2 days. So Alex will handle everything at the moment. Alvin also with us at the back end. So just now you mentioned about 6 semester and 9 semester, yeah. And I would like to enlighten a little bit pertaining to semester in diploma and semester in degree. The duration is slightly different. Diploma, we mentioned about 9 semester, but the semester is every 4 months per semester. So 1 year consists of 3 semester. In fact, we also call it as semester lah. Yeah,
Mm.
semester or term. Yeah, so 4 months every term. So 1 year, three term. So 3 years, 9 semester, 9 term. While in degree, we have 6 semester because one semester is for 6 month, 6 months study. And our foundation, same as diploma, 3 semester or 3 term per year. So I hope this will not confuse because if you say semester is 6 months, then 9 semester you times 9, it will be very long. Yeah.
Mm.
So diploma and degree is duration is different. Yeah, in terms of the semester duration. And just now, Alex also mentioned about our art and design competition. From the art and design competition, the student who won the award will get the scholarship. I break down the scholarship for your info. First prize 30,000, only one winner. We are looking for the first prize. Second prize, also one winner, 20,000 scholarship, and 3,000 for the third prize, 10,000 scholarship. So another 7 Young Artist Award, or another word is general word is consultation. I wrote it wrongly. Consultation. I wrote it wrongly. Supposed to be what is it?
Contestants.
Sagu hati. What is it?
Oh, consolations. So I mean,
Consolation. I wrote it wrongly. Yeah.
yeah, it's okay. I
Seven
think we
of them,
understand.
7 winner, each of them will get 5,000. That's why we call top 10. But all the contestants, those who do not win will get 1,000 ringgit as a rebate. So they can use it as a scholarship, but it's encouragement lah. Give them 1,000 ringgit. And this competition we run in the event. This event usually we run in the hotel. Yeah, and the student can take part. They need not to pay anything. They just
Mm.
bring their art material. Okay, we allow them to use any type of material as well as a traditional medium of drawing. I would like to highlight also, this is not the design competition, but it is an art and design.
Mm.
So I mean that they have to draw a
Mm.
certain title will be given to them in advance. They can prepare their artwork, they can find their sources, their reference material. Then after they have prepared, they can bring as a reference material and draw on the spot. We allow them to bring together a smaller size. Term and condition has to be a smaller size. The size can be in the digital copy, it can
Mm.
be in the hard copy, but it's smaller. cannot be bigger than A4. The drawing competition, the paper we will provide in A3 size. So don't worry about the detail. If you cannot remember, we will send all the information prior to the event. Usually the event will run in once a year. We will choose around September, October, or November, these 3 months. Okay. I hope this information help.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
carry on, Susan. Thank you very much.
yeah. Welcome back, Mr. Halim.
Thank you.
Back. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
Alvin also show off his face already. This is Alvin.
Yeah, hello everyone.
hello, nice to see
Hello,
you.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you. So I can see there are more questions already. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna move on to the next question. Thank you so much, Mr. Harim, for your explanation for the competition and the scholarship. And the next one is about, okay, can the student get the feedback first before making a payment if the portfolio is approved or not? And if the portfolio can be appealed if they got rejected? Oh, I think this one is the anxious one that Alex told us before, that the one that are you sure that you can get it or not? Yeah.
is it? I feedback to you before regarding that. Yeah. Actually, for the portfolio wise, right, it's not for the we won't penalize the students if let's say they draw not good or anything like that. So it's just for our documentation and also the lecturers certain times if let's say uh in case they might would like to have a look at the students level of it, yeah, in terms of the knowledge of it. So do not be afraid whether that the students not able to enter or enrollment. So most of the time we will still be refer to the entry requirement only. Yeah. So the three part of the portfolio, whether they draw nice or not nice, we won't penalize. Actually, we like I say, the One Academy students learn from fundamental onwards. Just that certain program are more heavy of certain components, so we will be advise them if let's say to make sure that the students are really sure they would like to take the majors. Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Alex. We also saw the before and
Mm,
after portfolio as well, right? Earlier in the
mm,
presentation. So please, just do not be afraid. The
mm,
next one is how many international students in the One Academy? Okay, it has a lot of questions, so maybe you want to answer it one by one.
mm-hmm. For international students wise, if let's say in the One Academy, total we if like I don't have the big amount, which is like the exact amount of that, but roughly the size of the percentage, mostly we have about 15% in total, 1 5, which is among our 100% of the population as well. The deadline to accept the offer letter. I'm not too sure what you mean, like the deadline to accept the offer letter, but most of the time for international students, due to students visa, we will need prior to the intake we will which is about 3 weeks to 6 weeks. Most of the time it's 6 weeks for the student visa, so we will have a deadline lah, the state 6 weeks prior to our class commencement. And then other than that as well, yes, 6,120 ringgit is the first payment for the tuition fees. Yes, because to process everything, they will need to make this payment first. It cannot be also strictly because this one is by our finance or by our policy institutional policy, which is they need to pay the full amount of 6,120. So it's not about 2,000 ringgit, which is the even though it's like registration fee and student visa are different, but we will need to obtain that first, receive that. Yeah, and then the next payment, right, most of the time before the class commencement, still okay. Yeah. And then student insurance, yes, student insurance, this one are really important as well. So most of the time, right, if let's say you pay the 4,000 ringgit of EMGS fee, which is also the student processing pass fee, inside got include a very basic premium of a student's insurance, but it's a very basic package. So most of the time we will advise students if let's say they got their own, they actually can use it lah as well. They purchase one on their own. One is for the student visa inside the student visa. Because student visa is compulsory, so they cannot choose lah. The 4,000 ringgit is surely included. And for medical checkup, yes, currently the new policy by the Malaysia government as well, they do not need to do any medical checkup prior before coming into Malaysia. So how it happens, right? Most of the time after the EVA approved, electronic visa approval letter is already issued out. So basically, the students can arrange to come to Malaysia. So this is the part that all the sub agents or all the partners, they will require to assist the student in this case, and they can get to assist in terms of the students to get e-visa or single entry visa. Upon obtaining the e-visa and single entry visa, they can plan to fly over. After fly over here, we will do the airport pickup by from the students. But this one is also very important. Airport pickup, most of the time, it will be only for the students. If let's say sometimes the parents fly over together, then they need to be cleared in this particular. We do not want to have any unhappy things since they are flying over here. So they most of the time they are advisable to call Grab if let's say for the parents, but it's only for the students only for the airport pickup. Yeah. And then the next day, we will ask the students to come to the campus. We will bring them for the health checkup and everything, the procedure of that. So basically, if let's say after e-visa part, everything will be able to settle by the One Academy over here. So and then the sixth question is actually, is there someone who can assist the news or bank account, right? This one also one thing that actually uh to let all the partners know as well. For local bank account, they will need a student visa to be able inside their passport first. So which is like they fly over here, right? They are still on e-visa and then we do the clearance after that. They will take about, this is a rough estimation based on my knowledge, based on my experience, right? They will take about 1 month. After 1 month, they receive a student visa, then the students can only go to the bank to open the bank account. So most of the time for the bank account, then it will be like having about 2 months, I would say, the buffering time to do that. But this one, most we will advise, but we won't be able to assist because the bank is very near to our hostels. For some of the hostels, it's just like right away beside of the building. SIM cards, yes, SIM cards. We will have a student is a letter of consent for the students to sign. Then we will purchase the SIM card, a prepaid SIM card, upon their arrival at here. Yeah. But if let's say the students not required, then they didn't sign the letter of consent, then we will not purchase it lah. So yeah, this is the part that inside transportation. Just now I have mentioned on the first part, the airport pickup. Okay. So I believe the question answered. So
Before we proceed,
hmm,
Alex,
yeah,
just
anything to
now
add on?
you already explained for the payment, the first payment, yeah, 6,120.
Hmm,
Perhaps to avoid confusion, because the sentence here say for
mhm.
the payment 6,120 RM is it
Oh,
for the first payment of tuition fee. It is not a tuition fee, but it consists of several items.
hmm,
The first 500 is registration fee. The second 1,500 is tuition deposit. And the balance of about 4,000 consists of EMGS fee. The fee of EMGS 4,000 consists of application and insurance, student pass, the
hmm,
process of everything under EMGS. The 4,000 is for the government. 2,000 is for the One Academy. And why is 120? The 120 is a tax to the government. So the tax is our application fee and the tuition
hmm.
deposit.
Yeah.
So to make it more correct for that particular sentence, for the payment of 6,120 RM, the first payment is initial payment, not tuition fee. I hope my clarification helps to
Yeah.
understand better. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Harlem. for more detailed breakdown for the payment. Okay.
Okay.
For the next one is okay. This is specific question for animation program.
Mm,
Okay. First is about portfolio requirement. Well, I think you can look at it later again as well in the website for detailed
mm,
portfolio requirement for the animation program. And the next one is there is no Bachelor of Animation. Can
mm.
be continued to other institution by completing bachelor.
Yeah. So basically, yes, we don't have a bachelor at the moment for animation in the One Academy. But like I said just now, they can continue, which is to oversee, to study, which is actually in Malaysia, we will, if let's say to get a good animation degree at the moment, we will didn't foresee that yet lah. Yeah, so most of the time, if let's say you are looking for the quality, which is like the One Academy, we are also looking at the quality, and they will be direct to overseas. Mostly it's like UK or US. Yeah. And then scholarship, this one, it will be depends on our affiliated partners. If let's say you are talking about the post diploma, which is like after that, the scholarship of that. Just now we mentioned about the scholarship to come into the One Academy. This one is a scholarship to go out, I believe. Yeah. Internship wise, for this particular animation, we do not have any internship, but we have a cross faculty projects or cross majors projects, which is like within illustration and animation student in the final year, they will create animation short films. So in this particular part, it's like a mirror to an animation studio out there. So they will work together to come up with a whole entire productions. So that it doesn't need to require any internship for animation. Yeah, at the moment. Okay. So maybe anything to add on, Miss Salim?
No, for this part.
No, for this part, right? But I think the next part, I guess I might need your assist on the question. Yeah.
Yeah, is it the One Academy under exclusive recruitment in Medan? Can we recruit
Mm,
in Medan for the One Academy?
Yes, can, but because is the term and condition is exclusive, therefore, have to go through the official, the
mm,
partner. So if yes already represent you, you have to work with yes have to work with the Medan partner.
mm,
The application, we will not process directly from any agent except for exclusive partner.
mm,
This also happened to Batam, not just in Medan, but has study, is it?
mm.
Yes, it's Hafedi. Hopefully that answers.
Yes.
And the next
And the
one
last one.
is yeah,
Can portfolio requirement be submitted later at the same time
okay.
as the
And
application?
portfolio will be submitted later.
Mm, most of the time, if let's say to process the whole entire documents, so we will encourage if you the students really need a notification letter ahead, so it will be required for the portfolio. Yeah, since we won't penalize, so it won't be very difficult for the students to come out with a portfolio, I will guess. Just that certain times we meet like certain OCD students, then there might be a little bit of issue lah. But still, if let's say they need a notification letter, so the portfolio need to be ready as well. Hmm.
Uh, Alex, I would
Mm.
like to add on this
Yes.
interesting question.
Mm.
Because the question is being asked as when application to the One Academy can portfolio requirement be submitted later?
Mm.
The answer as what Alex given is yes, can, except they want that of a letter. But my question is why they want to delay? We are need only three portfolio. Three portfolio can be done earlier on, which is during the high school or whatever project. And the criteria is very simple. If this is a very big burden to them, I assume, yeah, I be dramatic. If very big a problem for them for three portfolio, then the One Academy not suitable for them. So depend on their worry. If they are so worried so much on their three portfolio, too OCD on this three portfolio, there will be nightmare and suffering at the One Academy when they are studying here at the One Academy. This is very honest opinion. If this is a student because of too worry and too OCD, they cannot produce that three particular portfolio within that 2 or 3 months, then better to come to the One Academy because it is not suitable for this kind of character. And therefore, ask them what is their concern. If their concern is afraid not qualified, then I would like to suggest, please present to us, go for review first before officially apply. This is what I always advise my student if they have so worried. Can I send later? Can I send later? I send application fee first. I send document first. Can I give later? Then I will always ask them what make you want to delay. So if they can meet my deadline when I give them, can you do it within a week? If they can meet my deadline, then I will assume this student still okay. If 1 week also cannot, then I will advise the parent, I think this is not suitable for your kid. This is a real case happened to me. It's my friend's son want to study at the One Academy, but portfolio he doesn't want to commit, not even want me to see the portfolio. Then I think it's not suitable. Yes, I don't recruit him. Hope it answer your
Yeah.
question,
Okay.
but I answer differently.
Thank you. Thank you for the answers, Alex and Mr. Hadlin.
Mm.
Okay, I think that's the last question in the question and answer chat box. Well, do you have anything else to add to our partners in this webinar?
Um, you mean for me? Oh, so basically, for Mr. Halim, do you have anything on to add on?
I just want to say a big thank you
Mm,
and welcome to the One Academy. I saw
yeah.
I can send, maybe some of my friends are there
Okay.
also. Because Indonesia is like my second home already. If in June onward, August onward, is almost every 2 weeks I will be in Indonesia in a different city. So hello to the friend that who know me. Thank you very much for joining us via Yes Education. And I hope we can work together more fruitfully for the upcoming years. Thank you.
Yeah, and also to add on, very big thank you to Yes as well for organizing this today, for all the sub-agents as well. So happy recruiting lah for the One Academy. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for Mr. Alex, Mr. Harlem, Alvin. We are so honored to have all of you here to come to our webinar. Hopefully, our partners will understand better about the One Academy and more confident in sending students to the One Academy as well. So, because of the time, I'm sorry, we have to meet next time.
Yeah, sure.
Well, this is a very fun session. So thank you so much everyone for attending this session. Please remember this is not the end. After this webinar, if you still have any questions, just feel free to drop us any questions and we will help you. And just remember, after this, we will send you the agent kit or the consultation kit so you can look at it better, either the entry requirements or any price list as well. Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice day.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye bye.